And welcome back here to the island. It is dawn, and it's kind of a weird looking dawn, to be honest with you. But it's been a while since I've been on the island. It looks kind of like a heat wave mixed with sunrise, which heat waves on the island are nothing like scorched earth, so I'm not really worried about it. And well, oh well. So I thought we'd start up here with the flyers. Um, and my main flyer, at least for now, until I bring one back from scorched earth, is Airbus. Is the infamous Airbus. Now Airbus is still sporting some Valentine's colors because I found some Valentine's candy in my base. But Airbus is he is he's my third go-to dinosaur. If I need to go anywhere on the island, pretty much that's not close by, I take Airbus. If it's close by, then I might take Oreo, maybe Berry. But honestly, after getting tech armor, some of that becomes obsolete. Which, hey, running like this is, hey, look, hey, oh, that's okay, I'm fine. Uh, you know, bonus to uh, tech armor, so I can fall and not die. Let me go back up there real quick. Iron Man my way back up. I'm turning around the wrong way. Here, we'll try to do this Iron Man style, but since I can't see what I'm doing, it's probably just gonna be a big hot mess. Ah, okay. I don't like that camera view. Anyway, so Airbus, this is the infamous Airbus, and Airbus is already loaded up with some stuff because it is the Easter event, and I want to go find me some Easter dodo birds here in a little while. I needed some Argentavis eggs at one point. I thought I did. So I did get a backup to Airbus, and so here's Airbus's girlfriend or wife. I don't know, uh, but her name is Lockheed, and I got her here on the island. But to be honest with you, she's really got kind of some scorched earth coloration going on, and I really dig it. Now, Airbus normally doesn't look like this. Normally it looks gray and white and black, and I may pop him in and out of a cryopod just to get the real colors. Um, no, probably not. But anyway, over here are a couple of my pteranodons. Now this is Cessna 2.0. Now, all my flyers, well, okay, that's not true. Most of my flyers were named after um, aircraft, and so Um, I had a pteranodon. My very first pteranodon, I named it Piper because a Piper is a small aircraft, and then I got another one and named it Cessna. Both Piper and Cessna have died and been replaced. I think Piper got replaced like 3 times. In fact, when I came back to the island, I found Piper on a beach near the redwoods. I don't know why or how Piper got there, but anyway, Piper's safe in a cryopod because I don't need it. And then this pteranodon, I saw it and I thought, holy cow, you look so cool. And so I tamed it with a whole lot of effort because I was being attacked by everything in the kitchen sink. But I ended up naming it Little Red Corvette. Yep. If you know what that reference is, props to you. Actually, if you know what the reference is, put it in the comments below. And then over here is one of my favorites. How are you doing? Do you have any food? Oh, you got lots of food. All right. Uh, Mouth, the head hasn't fully rendered. It's hard to tell. To be fair, you got an ugly head. But um, I can't remember what this kind of bird is. Pelagornis. This one had the coolest coloration. And it's not named after an aircraft. I named it Sea-Doo. And you need to see why it's called Sea-Doo. Let's go. Oh, we're stuck on the railing. Let's go out here and show them why you're called Sea-Doo. Look at that. I am easily amused. And so if you run out of water, you're like, hey, peace out. Woo! Let me just fly up out of the water. But you can zoom around the water. They are super for gathering fish, which otters only eat fish. Barry only eats fish. So I constantly have to have fish handy. And that's why Sea-Doo is around. And other than they have this really cool color. And I'm stuck on you. Yeah. Alright, this creature looks like it's been beat with the ugly stick. This is a Tapahara, and I just gave it the clever name Tape Jar. Because Tape Jar looks a whole lot like the word Tapahara. And I thought it was hilarious. And but they are cool because they can fly forward, backward, sideways. I mean, they are the dinosaur equivalent of a helicopter. Although they will only walk forward, which is pretty annoying. I gotta circle back around so I can park correctly. All the other flyers, they will only fly forward. They will not fly backwards or sideways. You just have to turn, including wyverns. But that's the flyers, and so we're gonna jump down here and pick up where we left off, and we're gonna try to hurry this up because this video is getting super long. And so we'll take a render break, and I'll be right back. All right, so here we are. Most of them have rendered, not all of them. That's okay. These are my two Allosauruses, which I had a couple others. I thought it'd be cool to have an Allosaurus pack, and they spawn real close to the base. Ended up being a dumb idea. They were eating lots of food. But here they are, nevertheless. They are helpful, especially in some battles sometimes. They're wicked mean if you encounter them in the wild. But that's Aloha and Alfred. You know, but it's spelled Alfred because they're Allosauruses, but Alfred and Aloha. Yeah, get it? Here's a Titanoboa, which I named Nagini. I wonder why. I wonder why. I have no use for it other than I wanted it. At some point, you know, it's kind of like me. I kind of feel like Noah, and I feel like I've got to get two of everything. But at some point, I'm not gonna get two of everything, but I am gonna shoot for one of everything at some point. And so here is a Christmas colored Sarco, and which I named Gucci. I wanted to name it the name of the crocodile that eats at Peter Pan, eats Captain Hook, but its name was just TikTok or something like that. And I was like, never mind. Here's one of my T-Rexes, and this is Roxanne. I think she was my first T-Rex. And then you can't really see him very well because he's got on a ghost skin. But really, it's not all about you, Roxanne. And so he is named Mr. T for T-Rex, you know. And I think I used their offspring as the template for my Rex army. But I had another Rex called T-Rex, T-E-E, and then W-R-E-C-K-S. And I think T-Rex died. But anyway, I keep the ghost skin on Mr. T because when I'm out and away, if it's foggy or stuff like that, man, Mr. T lights the place up out here in the yard. It makes it easy to find the base. Hey, look, bite actually finally rendered. All right, let's run over here because again we're taking too long. Pay no attention to the rock spawning through the wall. This is Komodo, and this is one of those. I've totally blanked on their names, but this is a Megalania, and they hang out in caves. They like to pounce on your head. They hang upside down in caves, and I think their primary job is to scare the poo out of you while you're in a cave, which they do on a regular basis. So I went ahead and tamed one. I have no use for it. An unnamed most chops, because I thought I was going to need it for a. I was going to try to build a organic polymer farm with some penguins and use the most chops to help with the farming. But it turns out that Wildcard did something and changed the way they function, and so now they don't do that anymore. So now I just have unnamed most jobs. So yeah, you just get to sit around and do nothing. This is one of the turtles, and his name is Flash. Wonder why? Oh yeah, because he's so slow. These, when I encounter these in the wild, I like to kill them. They have these embarrassing short arms. Like, what is up with that? It's a Carnotaurus, and I named him Stubby because of the arms. Yep. And the only reason I have one is because I didn't have one. It's pretty simple. Chad. I've had Chad for a long, long time. It's one of the first dinos I've had on the island, besides Optimus and Megatron, the very first Optimus. And Chad is great at collecting berries and stuff. Chad moves pretty fast, but I don't use Chad very often, so Chad is stuck back here in the back row. That's what all these guys are. These are we don't get used very often, or we don't get used at all. In fact, while we're over here, I forgot you guys were here. Is it Dilophosaur? These are the ones from Jurassic Park that near the end of the first movie they flare up their little uh, they're not called fins, but anyway, they have like little leathery flaps around the back of their necks, and they flare up and they spit poison at you. These guys do spit poison. I thought it'd be cool to have like a little running pack with these, and I would take these out um, with my raptors, and so this one also has a seven dwarf name, Grumpy, and then this one I was amused. I named it Mildly Indifferent, and there were more, and they either disappeared or they're in cryopods, but I think they may have wink wink disappeared. Oh, look at you! Look at you! You got the Easter eggs in there. This is not a giant Easter bunny. This is a giant kangaroo. Getting already. Yeah. Okay. We gotta speed up. Which normally, oh, that looks terrible. We'll come back. Here's another Daedon. No, not a Daedon. This was a poop machine, really. It's a Phiomia, and that was its job, was to produce poop. When I was trying to make fertilizer with, without dung beetles, and I think Porky might be the only one. Yeah, you're the only one I kept around. The others also may have disappeared or being cryopods. Oh, there we go. Now you've rendered. Hello there. This is Captain, as in Captain Kangaroo. But you look much more amusing with that on. So there you go. You're now a giant rabbit. Welcome to Easter. Now, Captain's been a rabbit for months. Had nothing to do with Easter. Here's Spike. I've had Spike quite a while, and Spike is great at berry gathering and stuff like that. Spike's just slower than dirt, and it's faster than Flash, the turtle, but still really slow. So Spike gets stuck back here at the back. Plus, his tail. The tail. Dude, the tail. It's always in the way and always slapping me around. Very, very annoying. And then here was the other gotcha, which hasn't rendered. that's everything here. Didn't ever see the missing Achatina, the missing snail, but whatever. It's okay. I'm not hurting for it. So I will catch you next time. Maybe with the Easter video or with something from Scorched Earth. But during the break, I was able to kind of finish crafting up, I think, everything else that I wanted to come here and get before I finished Scorched Earth, and then went from there directly to Aberration. So, signing off. Adios. Hey, and welcome to the post-credit scene, which, yeah, there weren't any credits, but I forgot one. I forgot a dino, and that is Flatfoot. Flatfoot, my only brontosaurus, which, see why they're called Flatfoot? Look, I mean, this bronto's not even touching the ground. How awesome is that? I thought maybe I could get him to look at me, but it's not going to happen. Why do I have a brontosaurus? Because I didn't have a brontosaurus before. I don't even have a saddle on this guy. Let's slap here. Are you going to look at me now? No, you're just going to totally ignore me. Get in my face, dude. All right, fine. But anyway, that is my Bronto. And a cool looking green, but it's pretty common color. So that's, wow. Okay, ARK is going crazy. All right, so now we're really signing off. So thanks again. Bye-bye.